Being an auditory learner means processing any information better through sound or speech. You remember everything you learn from your favorite podcast, what the professor says makes more sense than what you find in the textbook, and you have the need to read any text out loud whenever reading. Sounds like you? Then listen out. Hi, I'm Santiago from Gradehacker, the non-traditional students' #1 resource. Lend me your ears for a bit and you'll learn how to be the best auditory learner of all. First of all, avoid sound distractions. Chances are you are very sensitive to sound, meaning you can go from paying your full attention to a lecture to losing focus because someone dropped a pen. So find a study environment that isn't packed with distractions. But if you prefer studying outside, try noise-canceling headphones or listening to music. And hey, no songs with lyrics. Stick with instrumental music. You don't want to arrive at the exam and see that you only remember the lyrics from Taylor Swift's latest song. If you want to study and remember everything, then you should try incorporating a mnemonic technique. These strategies will help you make better use of your memory, but which one is the best for you is your call. The list goes from acronyms and acrostics to rhymes and even using music, but you can learn more about how this and more work in our video. Another critical study tip you need to follow is reading notes aloud. Not only read and reread a paragraph, you need to hear it repeatedly. Hearing yourself verbalize the information multiple times will help you understand the information and remember it more clearly on the day of your exam. Now, if you're going to study somewhere where you can't talk out loud, try a text-to-speech app. Personally, I recommend Speechify because you can choose the reading speed, voice you hear, and most importantly, you can use it on your phone. So it's great for whenever I'm commuting and want to listen to a text while I'm also reading it. The key point here is that you will benefit from listening to what you are reading. That's why you should also use the Google Docs voice typing feature. Yeah, I guess you didn't know about that one. Just click on Tools and then on Voice Typing in a new document, and Google will translate your speech into text. It's the best tip we can give you for the note-taking part of the study process. You can have the reading material and docs open at the same time and read out loud the most important sentences or even explain in your own words what you understood from it. You reinforce the information and create your notes. 2 birds, 1 stone. And talking about study material, something you should do is record the lectures from your classes. If they're online, it's likely you already have them, so good for you. But if not, make sure to record everything so you can focus on the lecture first and later take notes with the recording. And don't forget to take notes on the topics each lecture teaches so that when you need to clarify a specific topic, you know exactly where to go. Now, what if lectures and reading resources aren't enough? Find a video that explains it. YouTube is pretty much infinite, so it's likely you will find a video that explains a complex concept better. Sure, the resources from your classes are important and helpful, but you can complement your studying with videos. In any case, you can use them to understand the basics and then go back to the textbook for more specific information that will be part of an upcoming exam. But studying doesn't have to be an individual process, especially if you prefer to hear the information. This is where study groups come in. With one, you'll discuss and read information out loud and quiz your knowledge. By listening and verbally reinforcing information, you will all retain the information better. And if your classmates are not necessarily a good study group or don't have anyone to form it, then get a tutor. You basically get the same benefits and more. Besides taking and discussing the concepts, you can ask questions and have someone else explain the information in a more personalized way. I hope you heard these tips right because they are really valuable. If you know how to implement them, you'll truly be an exceptional auditory learner. But there are more types of learning styles, and it's likely you can benefit from them too. Maybe you are also a visual or tactile learner, or a mix of all. Who knows? Watch our video and find out. Now let us know in the comments if you have your own auditory tips, and be sure to subscribe to our channel to keep hacking your college experience. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.